Sometimes there is a story that comes around at the exact right time and just fits in a way that you were not expecting, that it leaves you in awe. Recently, I felt this way while watching the spring season's new anime, Witch Hat Atelier, which I binged the first 9 episodes of, and got to say the studio, Bug Films, is doing justice to Kamome Shirahama's manga. A manga that I was aware of and had heard its name a lot, but my only experience with Shirahama's art has just been through her brilliant Western comics covers she has done for both Marvel and DC. So if you are here wanting to know if you should watch this anime, then the answer is yes. End of video. No, don't click away. I'm just joking about the end there, as I'm going to go over what exactly makes this anime truly something special. Right off the bat, we are introduced to a world touched by magic, and learn that only witches are wielders of these awesome abilities and are tasked with providing the population with their services. Though it is through our main character, Coco, not born one of these lucky few, but wishes to be a part of that world, that we first see what magic can do as a Pegasus carriage comes flying in and stopping at her mother's fabric store. Luckily, as the occupants of the carriage enter, so too has a witch by the name of Keyfree. While helping the customers with their purchases, some of Coco's friends ends up damaging the carriage, but Keyfree offers to repair it with his magic. While repairing it, Coco learns the hidden secret of magic in this world, and that it is drawn spells and not something you're born into, as anyone can do it. Using a magic book and wand she bought from a witch at a fair when she was a child, she starts to copy the spells from the book, starting mundane, but before too long ends up on one that turns the whole house into crystal. Luckily, Keyfree is able to rescue Coco, but her mother is sadly engulfed in the spell. Keyfree, realizing that this is the work of the Brimmed Hats, or evil witches in this world, and instead of the normal wiping Coco's memories, he offers her a spot at his atelier so that she can learn magic. This allows Coco the chance to try and find and reverse the spell that befell her mother, and for Keyfree, a clue in trying to track down the Brimmed Hats he has been hunting, for mysterious reasons. Also, I have theories here, but have so far only watched the show, so I'm only presenting this based on what I know so far, manga readers. At the atelier, Coco starts her journey into the world of magic, and also happens to be the latest girl to learn for Keyfree, which includes Tetia, Richie, and the super serious Agathe, the latter of whom soon puts Coco through the initial witch test at the Dada range, which is a series of floating land masses. To pass, Coco has to locate and obtain a flower on one of these islands. Now, this event happens in episode 3 of the series, and by this point I was thoroughly enjoying it. But the work that Bug Films did to animate this episode in particular, and the flying sequences, are breathtaking. This really is giving off Studio Ghibli energy, and when I knew I was going to be watching the full series. Also, it isn't just the animation that they got right, but also the storytelling is very impressive, and really shows us the characters and why we should be caring for them. It is very hard to not feel for the young Coco, nearly in tears as she walks home in the dark with her mother after attending the fair where she got the magic book and wand. Though it isn't all sadness either, as it does want to celebrate togetherness in Coco's newfound family, who start to become protective of her, as the spell she casted is a form of forbidden magic, and why all magic has been such a closely guarded secret from the rest of the world. There is a lot of time spent with them talking and getting to know each other over meals. This is also well animated and could be an issue trying to watch on an empty stomach. Just a warning before you begin, best to grab a snack. Unless something drastic happens and they are unable to land the end of this season, Witch Hat Atelier is going to be on a lot of people's best of lists at the end of this year. It has a lot of charm and warmth, but also builds to some interesting darker storylines that we'll have to see how they play out. Again, going based on just my limited watching of this series, I feel like the witch society we are introduced to is not as altruistic as they want to present themselves as, and I'm not sure if the brimmed hats are as diabolical as they want you to believe as well. Yes, some like the one to give Coco the spellbook I don't think is up to any good, but so far they are the only one we have seen in action. Personally, I know for sure that after this season is done, I will be diving into the manga as soon as possible. And as it has been running for 10 years now, with 16 volumes, is something I think has helped the anime in a lot of ways. There's so much material for Bug Films to pull from, and it already has a very strong voice and identity before any animation has started that it was a known quantity. So if you are into fantasy, magic, and well done animation, this is totally worth a look. And if you aren't, it may also get you hooked just due to how it crafts a well-told story. I did check out both Japanese and English versions, and the English dub I felt was serviceable, though there was some very Scrooge McDuckian accents with some of these voice actors that I do question the choice a bit.
What can I say, Flintheart? You bring out the best in me.
It didn't hinder my overall enjoyment, but I could totally understand if someone said it was a major issue for them as well. In what has become a very oversaturated genre like fantasy anime, Witch Hat more than holds its own against the top of the list. And I look forward to learning more about these characters in every new episode. I know that there is a group out there that have been following the manga for a long time now, and I can only imagine that they are happy that people are finally catching up to what they have known for a long time. Also, if you were a part of this world, what would be your go-to spell? And are you a brimless or brimmed witch? Toss that in the comments. I'll leave my comment down there as well. Finally, if you enjoyed the video, please think about giving it a like and subscribing to the channel for more content like this. And more. Until next time though, I'll leave you with the following.
Has anyone ever told you you're a despicable, conniving vulture?